Hello. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Hi, hi. Hi, Michi. Hi, Jara. Hi, Obsidian. Hi, Overlord. Hi, Barian. Hi, Dan. How's everyone doing? Have a nice time lurking, Perry. Hello. Hi, Cologne. Hi, hi. How's everyone? Is everyone having a nice Friday? We started a little bit early today. Um, Good, just working on art fight stuffs. Hell yeah. I did one so far and it was a meme, but to be fair, this week kind of kicked my ass. Sadly, no more Pride Month, like how can I not be gay? Damn. Correct. I'm gonna continue to be gay. I mean, we know the second I switch to Final Fantasy today, which is what we're doing, we're gonna all be violently gay because my buff cat lady is gonna be on the screen. So, it's okay. We can be gay here. Doing alright, it's pretty chill today, grinding out the MSQ so I can get Dark Knight soon. How are you enjoying Dawn Trail? I am enjoying it a lot. So far, I'm not super far, I will say that. But so far, favorite expansion. The pacing of it is great. And what I like about it, which is what they were setting us up for last expansion, this is not a spoiler. Um, and I'm gonna continue to be vague for favor of everyone else that wants to play this on their own pace, and please do play it at your own pace. But what I like is that this is like the first like time that we're like really doing like a standalone adventure that isn't like a continued story from previous expansions. And that works really well for me because I have a horrible memory, and there are some points in the story where they're like, look, it's this person, and I'm like, huh? Who? When? Where? What are we talking about? I am so bad at the story. But this one I'm enjoying a lot. It's great. I'm loving it a lot. I literally only just got to the first new dungeon yesterday, so I am behind. Or, well, I'm just taking my sweet ass time, honestly. And that's really nice. Like I didn't even touch MSQ yet today because I've been kind of No, I touched it a little bit. I'm wrong. I'm lying. But I've just been really tired and just kind of out of it. So I want to play when I can concentrate on the story. So, oh, why am I zooming? Don't zoom. Um, I haven't done my first art fight because I bought Dark Souls Remastered. Ooh, hell yeah! I hope you're enjoying them. Hell fucking yeah. Oh god, yes, the female Hrothgar are wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy her in a second. Damn, got me there. Also, hi, Smooth! Mwah. Kissy for Smooth. Sounds like it's setting up to begin a new series of expansions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what they said is that they wanted to have everything be like a standalone thing from now on. And I kind of like I like that. I like that a lot. Cuz like I liked last expansion, but I zoned out on a good chunk of it. Um Same. Here's XYZ. Who pulls up wiki? Yeah, I need to watch like a lore video. This is why I keep thinking like, what if I just start from the beginning again? What if I remake my jokey alt, which is disapproving mom or disappointed mom? Either way, one of them. What if I remake her and play the story from the beginning? So that I can maybe finally remember what the fuck is going on half the time. But I need to do that when I'm actually bored. Because like right now, I have so much stuff to still do in the game that it doesn't really make sense for me to do that. But it's like an idea, an ongoing idea that I've had for years to do on stream because at least it would give me something to do. I attempted it in the past, but I feel more confident about it now. It's important to stop and smell the roses enjoying these games. Yeah, exactly. And like, I'm not in a rush. The new patches always take a while to drop anyway, like new content. So I'm in no rush. I'm quite literally just enjoying myself. And as I said, like I don't know, this week It's no secret. I've had therapy. I had therapy on Wednesday, and it kicked my ass. Man, I was sad for 2 days. Therapy is good, but sometimes the side effect, sometimes, is that you're a little sad. I promise I'm okay, but it is why I'm kind of low energy today. Um, because it's just been a lot. It's a lot to process. And I'm just not all here, and that's okay. The things that I'm grateful for is that weather-wise, although it's very rather rainy, we do get our patches of sun, but it's not too hot, so I can kind of just chill. I've been chilling in like nice pajamas all day. I really want to buy a nice new set of pajamas soon. There's something special about, even if you're having a rough day, about putting on some comfortable pajamas and vibing. Therapy often is about confronting problems, and confronting problems is exhausting, so it's good to take care of yourself after that. Yeah, no, I definitely have. It's why I streamed on Monday rather than Wednesday. I do still want to stick to streaming twice a week, but as I've said before, I don't know which days, and a day like today, I'll start early just because I'm like, man, I'm a little low energy. So I want to start a little bit earlier because I have energy now, and I want to use that energy. But you guys have been nothing but wonderful and supportive when it comes to these things. So, I'm really grateful that I kind of can just vibe and fuck around when it comes to my schedule right now. I promise at some point we'll have something slightly more stable. And if not, then not, you know, but I'll try. That's at least what I'm working towards. Um, but yeah, no, I took it very easy. I did on Wednesday itself. I did nothing else, and I've just been like cleaning the house here and there. Today I got a good snuggle session in with Bijou, my dear little baby. She's sitting on her cat tree to the right of me now. She's just chilling. She's staring at the kitchen longingly. Um, but yeah, no, just it I've been chilling a lot. And that's also like I think it's very important. Give her pets for me, I will when I'm standing up because I can't reach her right now. I will in my break. Yeah, she's the best. She's been very clingy, which is good. I love when she's clingy. But yeah, no, I think it's very important for this game to take your time and enjoy it and not rush through. Because, like, I know people that, or I have known people, I don't know anyone currently, personally, that rushes through the story to get to the end. And I never really understood the reason of why to do that. Because, like, I just play to a point and, like, if I'm too tired to pay attention, I stop. Because I want to pay attention. I want to take it in. And then I'll just do something else. Like, I've been leveling Pictomancer. I got it to level 91. I feel proud of myself because that means I leveled it already 11 levels. I've been doing the duty roulettes with mostly my Picto, but also a little bit of healer. I've done some fates. Like, I've just been vibing. And I really like this new expansion. I like the areas. It's been very pretty. I don't know if we'll see much of it today. Duty, yeah. Yeah, no, the thing that I want to do today, because I'm kind of low energy, and Mossy said it in her server, how there aren't any videos of like Final Fantasy and chill, like where it's like lo-fi and you just fucking vibe out to gathering. And I was like, I could do that next time. And we've been meaning to anyway because we need it for the FC. We need it for the fucking airship and the submersible. And yeah. I was like, ooh, what a good opportunity to just do a little bit of that. Maybe a little bit of Duder Roulette. We'll see. I don't know. I kind of just want to vibe. Want to have zero thoughts. I don't really get it either. I'm only rushing through A Realm Reborn and post A Realm Reborn to try and get where I can finally get Dark Knight and Machinists, but in the meantime, I like doing random dungeons and duties. Hell yeah. And I get that. Like, I get that if you're starting from the start, that, like, there's a different kind of pressure on you. But I mean, like, I remember, I think it was, what are the expansions? Because there's been a few. There's Heaven's Ward. We're currently in Dawn Trail. What are the expansions? Oh, I remember in Shadowbringers specifically. That was like the expansion that I was like really getting back into it. Because Stormblood, I was super zoned out. Shadowbringers was dropping. I was excited. And I have friends that that rushed through because they wanted to be the first people getting to level what was it then? We're now at 100. So this was 80. 70? I don't know. Whatever the max level was, they were like, we gotta get there. Savage doesn't drop for a while, right? Like the fucking, this is such fucking bullshit language to people who don't play this game, but if you do, Savage doesn't drop for another, what, 2 weeks? Well, a week now, maybe, but it doesn't drop for a while. So, like, you don't have to rush. Take your time. The developers actually encourage you to take your time. Is that a Savage? Savage, is that a dungeon or trial difficulty? It's a, it's a raid difficulty. So you have normal, hard, extreme, and savage. And I don't do savage content. Savage is like the hardest content you can do. I have done it once with friends. It wasn't even a bad experience or something. It was just very late and very stressful and very sweaty. And it was with nice people. But it's so not for me because I'm a healer main and the fucking stress of keeping people alive? I don't want to do that anymore. Maybe now with the asteroid rework I would hate it less, but still I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good actually. I don't mind doing the extreme trials. They're kind of fun. And I definitely wouldn't mind doing farms for them again for mounts at some point with the FC. There we go. Jara with the big brain. I don't fucking have them. Dungeons get hard, trials get extreme, and raids get savage. That's it. That's it. Personally, I find savage to be the hardest thing you can do. I don't mind doing hard dungeons. I don't mind doing extreme trials. Maybe maybe less so when they're brand new. But even then, like, I don't mind it if you have, like, a good, nice party. But savage raids take so long. Don't get me wrong, extreme trials do too. Like, people joke and they're like, haha, how long could it take? And I'm like, well, if it's new content, you could sit there for 2 hours without a success. And then when you do finally get a success, you need to farm it because everyone needs the weapon. Usually. Or the mount. Hey. Nah, I want a chill experience. I get stressed even trying to keep an overpulling tank alive, let alone keeping everyone alive during high difficulty content. It's definitely a challenge, and I had never done it before, and then I tried it with friends and I didn't mind it, but it really requires a good, friendly party in my personal experience where people where people like each other's company, so that, you know, if it doesn't happen, you're at least having a good time. Or just people that communicate well and no one that gets fucking salty. Like, if you get salty, that's fine, then mute your mic. But just to have a chill experience, like I said, like, I had good extreme trial experiences, even when we weren't doing well, but it requires those things. I'll be happy to attempt hard dungeons and extreme trials probably, but I can't see myself getting into raids. That's okay. You don't have to. I don't do them. Like I said, I don't do savage content. And that's completely acceptable. There's no pressure to do them. Like within our FC, outside of our FC, they're you know, we're vibing. We're vibes. But yeah, I'm just gonna double check to see that everything went out, and then I'm gonna make sure to have my list for the submersible upgrade list. I've heard and witnessed some pretty awful raid experiences where people just let a bad run ruin their whole day. It's something else. Oh, I can imagine. Like I've done the equivalent of it back in World of Warcraft. Definitely don't recommend that. But that's also what made me decide like, this isn't for me. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. A cakes! I'm mainly worried about missing out on glams. My favorite kinds of rewards are mount drops and armor or weapon pieces. Because I freaking love glamour. You shouldn't be too worried when it comes to glams. When it comes to raids, sure, there's sometimes stuff that looks really cool, but if you have the patience, we can always get it later when it's not current content and you can farm it then. Same goes for mounts. I don't have most of the trial mounts because I'm lazy. And we can always farm old content with like just 4 people and just slam dunk them real quick, you know? So like that's at least a comfort I find, is that, oh, if I don't get it now, I can wait until later. That the content becomes easier because our levels increase and so do our item levels. So it'll be easy to do, even with a small party. Yeah, like, unless you want to be on top and have the fucking newest mount all the time, I personally wouldn't worry about it. And with the Mogstone events, you can get old mounts sometimes. It's how I've gotten a couple that I hadn't gotten before. Like some birds, I think. I got because then you get the Moogle Mogstones, whatever the fuck. Usually the Moogle events that they do before big patches to keep people playing. You can trade them in for mounts sometimes. That's nice. Well, actually always, but they change what rewards you can get. But yeah, speaking of, we're gonna hop on over. Because I don't really have much to talk about. And we can talk while playing, because we're just gonna have a nice chill experience. So let me hop on over. Hello. Do this. Do this. Hi, we're on. Oh, I have no music here. I always forget. We can instantly drool. Because I'm going to be gathering, so you know I'm going to be in my gatherer's outfit. I don't think I did any new glams since last I played on stream. No. Here, let me just do a little I'm so cool. And I've got my little ferret, because it sits on my shoulder and I really like it with my Bart glam. I love that eye patch. Where? Forget what it's from. I think it's because it's a Scion thing, so I'm pretty sure it's a story thing that you get it through story. If anyone knows, correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure you just get it through playing story. Because you absolutely do get glam through story stuff. Especially in the DLCs and such. Yeah, we're just chilling in my room. Is there music? There is music. It was just not playing earlier. So ripped. She is so ripped. Hold on. Smooth, have you seen her before? Look. This is usually my Bard glam. More goals? Hell yeah. How's the sound for you guys, by the way? I can never pinpoint Final Fantasy very well. But yeah, I love her very much. Where is... There we go. Sound is good? Hell yeah. But yeah, she's just... I love her. She's great. I'm very gay. Oh, this is what I needed. A little tum-time. Hello? Need her to be flexing with a Lalafell friend sitting in my set. Well, if anyone wants to draw that. Jara is like, me? Me? Is it me? Our local Lalafell. But yeah, I just sent the... Oh! He's been summoned! Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you for cheering me on, yes. Charles, are you cold? I don't think I have backflip. No, I don't have a bunch of emotes, especially not bought ones. I want the play dead one so bad. But then I bought an outfit instead. Because I needed to buy Fantasia for, you know, to become Femme Hrothgar. And I think I can just... No, okay. And then I didn't have any more monies. Oh, there we go. Because I really like this outfit. So many glams. Oh yeah, so many glams. Sorry, did I not? I know my buttons. Yep. I'm pressing the right things. I have all of filled but 2, and some are still old. I still like this glam as well. I like how I'm just not listening. I'm just like, no, wearing headphones. How furries would, to be honest. I do appreciate that they work. My old Bard glam that I still like. Just, you know, little pink number. Edgelord McGee. Because I have a lot of Edgelord McGee outfits. I still need... I have jet black dye, which I need for this. But I want to add pink to this, but I don't have enough jet black dye for my wishes, because... I have money in the game. I have enough gil. I don't have the determination to spend that much. Can't fight if you don't look cute. Exactly. Also, I love this. Look at this. This is from an old summer event. Look at these sunglasses. I like that they can just go up and down. It's so funny. How much gil does jet black dye cost? And I was pretty like $500,000. $500,000. I have 20 million, so like I should be fine, but I am as stingy with money in game as I am in real life, where my brain is constantly like, no, but what if I need it for something else? But it will hit me. I will get to a point where I'm like, oh no, but I really want this glam to be perfect. But I'm just waiting until I'm higher level. This is one of my healer glams. This is probably going to be my Pictomancer glam. I'm going to be real. This needs to be dyed. Because I'm gay and it's a good look. This is what I'm wearing. This is another one of my healer looks. You can tell that I have a lot of jet black dye because you get them through your retainers. And I've absolutely used them on stuff before. This is going to be my crafter look when I level my crafters at some point. Another cute little number. Although I kind of want a different skirt on this. I do appreciate her muscly ass legs. It's a good day to... Oh, this is just naked. It's a good day to be gay. The only thing that I'm sad about is this is my Moogle... male Moogle glam, and the hat doesn't work anymore. The post-Moogle cap. Steak legs out real far. Yeah. Yeah, I need my list. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna pull it out and make it smaller. so I can have this and the chat open. Because I need to look at the timers of some of these things. There we go. That should work. Do we have any of the timers going off right now? No, we super don't. Although some will. In like 2 minutes. Let's go get old gore. Old gore? Gold ore. You can really tell that my brain is going places. I don't know what places, but it's going places. Yeah, let's get that first. I need to start using my PvP credits and alliance seals on ventures. Those will be useful. Oh yeah. Oh, I will like get multiple stacks of ventures and then I get the stuff for what the FC needs. Which, by the way, on the first page of the FC chest, you should have access, Maniac. That's free for anyone to grab, so if there's any minions that you're like, oh, I don't have those, I just dropped a Orchestian roll in it as well. We generally put, like, minions and Orchestian rolls and such in there. I put some glamour crystals in there, some glamour, what the fuck are the triangles called? Glamour prisms, and some spirit bond potions, whatever the fuck. If you ever need to grab some of those, like, feel free. I put them in there for general use. So, if you're ever like, damn, I want to glam, fuck it up. Because I have plenty. I've been avoiding touching it because I want to have something to put into it before I take anything. That's okay, I get you. Well, especially with minions, especially if there's a couple doubles, feel free to take one of those. Like, it's fine. We put them in there because we already all have them. When my brain goes to the very end of what I'm thinking, but my mouth hasn't caught up yet, so it all meshes together. Yeah, exactly. No problem. I get it, though. Like I said, I get it. Alright, so... these are timed nodes, so these only pop off every X amount of time. Like, see, here's a minion that I already have, as you can tell by the check mark. If I mined it right now, if I didn't need the gold ore, I would. But yeah, we put them in there because we get them through things. And we're like, man, we don't need these, but if anyone else needs them. Also, little reminder for people who do play Final Fantasy in chat. There's an event going on through Twitch right now that if you watch X amount of time of someone playing Final Fantasy, you get rewards. The first one being, this one. You get cookies. You get biscuits. And they give extra XP. They give 4%, which is really nice when you're trying to do things. Like when you're trying to level. Okay, so now I need to switch to... we're kind of gonna hop here and there because some of these timed ones... Spruce. I need to be one or the other. Demon! Hi, Shrimp! Yes, we're gonna go there. Old gore. I can't. Hola! Why is your name gray? I'm so used to it being purple. Hello, Shrimp. How's it going? Are you still working or are you chilling? But yeah, we need these for the FC, and I figured it was just a nice way to play a little bit and chill and talk with you guys. Because this is such... fuck, I forgot that I need to use these. If I close this... no, okay, I can't do that. Well, I hecked up, but that's okay. It happens. Then I just won't get the extras. It's okay. These come back more often. I'm chilling and eating no longer frozen pizza. Hell yeah, I also had a no longer frozen pizza for dinner today. It was pretty nice. Okay, and then we need tea leaves. What you guys don't see is that on the side to my left, wow, okay. I have a little list that Jara made of all the items we need and how much we need of them. It's a website called Final Fantasy XIV Teamcraft. And it just, like, you can make lists that you can live update. It's pretty fucking neat. Because you can live update them and then also, like, see the timers of, like, when these things appear. So I don't have to just guess and wait. I'm pretty early in the game, so I don't know what I can get exactly, but what kinds of stuff would be worth it for everyone to throw in the chest? Is it shared in Hearth's home? Yes, it should be. Or Hearth, I guess. I'm pretty sure it should be pinned. So if there's any of the items that you want to get on that list, you are free to do so. But other than that, that is a very good question of, like, what items would be good to just get. I mean, again, I wouldn't be too worried about it. 'Cause, like, that's kind of the point, right? Is that we help our buddies who are low level up faster and enjoy the game. I'm just waiting for my GP to go back up. I can think about it. Oh, well, that you mostly get through retainers. I was gonna say crystals. If you have a lot of crystals that you're not using, if you have a bunch and you're not using them, we'll always take those because the crafting shit that we're doing right now takes a lot, especially the shards. We need quite a fuck ton of. But that's only if you have them, because mining for them is extremely inefficient. Unfortunately. But I'm trying to think of, like, what items we will always need that can be in the FC chest. Okay, let's go. I need these. How many do I need anyway? Oh, only 18. Okay, well, then I didn't need to do all this, but it's fine. I can literally get it into... Maybe... It's fine. Whatever we have extra, we can always sell. Yeah, I can't explain ethereal reduction either, which is a lot of... That's pretty high level stuff anyway. And you can do it through your retainers. That's what I'm doing. I'm sending one of my retainers is a miner, and I'm sending that one out. We should have both of these. And then I just got stuff. Alright, well, we can stay on botanist. What do I need on botanist? That isn't a timed thing. Let me look at the list. Oak log. Okay, okay. Not that one. No worries, good luck, you got this! It is basically that you mine a collectible and instead of turning it in for gatherer scripts, you reduce it to atoms. Yeah, basically. But like it's, to do that you kind of, like the, to do it efficiently you kind of want to be higher level anyway. It's not my favorite way. I basically just do it through... Ew. There's a spider here. I hate that. Like, this is inefficient as fuck. You only get one. And then, yes, I could use these to get more, but it's still so little comparatively. Alright, we can close this. Here we go, guys. This is it. This is what we're doing. Just gathering trees. I like the retainer option. The retainer is pretty nice to do it that way. I was gonna say I have some nice tea and then I almost choked on it. While I am here, and I will say it with the stressor of to never fucking feel pressured because I will end you. But I was whining about wanting Pokemon cards because my brain is constantly on Pokemon cards, especially after a rough week. And then Perrin very correctly, but also just I felt called out as fuck. Was like, haha, no, totally don't add them to your throne. I have added shit to my throne. This is my obligatory, I will remind you that it exists and that I have updated it. That's it. I won't say anything else. I immediately was like, that's correct, and I hate it. You know, Jara, you know... You know what I'm not looking forward to is, reaching level 100 and then having to make, like, big eyes at you to be like, hey, can you craft my gatherer gear? What do you need from me? Because I know it's gonna be some script bullshit. I know it's gonna be. This is a different one. But you are, I think, the only Omnicrafter that I still know, because I did have a friend who was an Omnicrafter, but he hasn't played since, like, multiple expansions. Oh, it's gonna be so much script stuff. I know, and I hate it. But I will, unless I buy it, because, like, this expansion, I absolutely bought it. Like, well, technically last. Like, my 90s gear, all this shit, this fucking high quality gatherer shit, I bought. I just spent the money. So I was like, I know I'm gonna need it, especially going into it again. And I did make my money back eventually. By, you know, going for the script stuff. And selling it. Like, selling certain things that you need. It's not a horrible way to make money in the game. I always tell people, if you get, like, if you level gatherers, you can make a decent amount of gil if you do it smartly. Like, you gotta know what you can spend gear-wise, and what you should just get yourself. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I think, yeah, I already got enough. I got more than we needed. It's fine. This is gonna be a trend. Because I forget that I gather much faster. I don't know why I keep clicking on the duty one. Oh, I'm literally right here. Isn't that amazing? The thing is, I have time, so I don't mind spending time on it. And I feel like if we work together, we can figure something out, maybe. what I should really do is level a crafter as well. I haven't in a while. Yeah. I really haven't in a while. I got tired of it because, how much do we need of these? 27, okay. I got tired of it because, it's not even bad to do, but it was so precise on what exact food you needed, and then unless you were penta melded to hell and, got really lucky, you needed such specific macros, and it became so precise to do certain things. Because I was doing the Sky script. No, Sky Builders, that. During that time, I did not enjoy crafting during that time. It literally was just the case of, do you have this very specific food? Good. Only then can you craft the shit that you need. Welcome back! I got really confused when I saw somebody not doing anything for a bit and- Oh, yeah! Yeah, you're good. You can- there's a little mechanic that you use to break loose from that. I already have enough flax. Alright! There we go. Effervescent water? Is that minor? Yeah, okay. I need to switch to minor. Become a miner. Yes, yes. And then start from the top. I'm just gonna type water and it's gonna appear. Thank you. It's still on the same map. We love this for me. I still love this mount. I know it's a little silly looking, but I like it. I forget what it's called. Can I tell you? Alkanost. Yeah, but I don't know what it's based on. I just think it looks neat. Okay, water time. Do we also need sulfur ore? No? Okay. You wanna know how I leveled my gatherers from 0 to, I think at the time, 80? Is, first of all, just using the log. The gathering log is actually great. I love the gathering log. But to keep it cheap, so because you level pretty fast, and to keep, like, funding the needing of gear, is I would go to these places and I would find whichever ore I could, like, whichever was the highest ore that I could get. That was doing pretty decent in the marketplace at that moment. It was like a minimum of 100, I think, like 100 gil, that I had, like, in my head of, like, oh, I want that. I want it to be at a minimum of 100. And then I would just go to these places. I need to wait for my GP. And farm a bunch until I was like half a level higher or like 2 levels. Have a bunch of stacks, sell those. And it didn't make up for how expensive it was to buy some of the gear needed, but it definitely helped keeping it cheaper. Especially if you're just like going at it. Like right now I'm just following the list that we have, right? Because I'm not in a rush to level my gatherers very fast. Yeah, but I could right now. And it's actually at the beginning of a new expansion, it is also a decent way to make money, is to gather the ores or materials that people definitely need for the new stuff and the new gear and such, and then just sell them. Leveling gatherer classes is generally pretty chill. The hardest part is just staying on top of your equipment. Yeah, no, for sure. It definitely is. I think, yep, I've got enough. Fine, well, while I'm here. Like I said, this is so inefficient. I should have used one of these, but I don't have enough GP right now. And unfortunately for gatherers, it matters a lot whether you are wearing the right gear, especially later game. If you want to get anything with like a decent amount of speed, like efficiency, you kind of need the equipment. It is what it is, though. I kind of like it for that reason. As you were saying before, crafting gets really exacting, and the rotation really got me frustrated for a bit. It should be around here, actually. If you want to progress a lot in one, you have to progress in all of them or spend a lot of gil. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I was surprised while leveling my, what is it? My fucking culinarian. While I was leveling that, you need a lot of items, like a lot of very specific food items. And no one would get them themselves. Everyone would just buy them off the market board, especially high quality. Whenever I found that happening as well, because my gatherers were already up to level 80, I would just fucking fill that gap in the market. I would just be like, okay, I'm just gonna do it myself. And, supply and demand. Later on, you get the community tasks, little quest lines for gatherer / crafter. They are rather easy and boost your XP tons. Oh, true. Yeah, it's just the earlier stuff is not the best. We don't need a lot. Just need these. Because we only need 24. Okay, and then what I'll do is use these bitches, like I said I would, and get more shards. Yeah, basically. If I see people need it and they buy it a lot and it's cries in 19-minute DPS queue, yeah, I get you, Jara. I'm sorry. It's fucking long right now. Got this. Electrum ore. But yeah, no, whenever I found a gap in the market and I saw, oh, other people are leveling this, even if it isn't an insane amount of gil, it makes a difference in the long run. Because back then, I was in a different FC, like, we're in our own little FC now. Which, hey, if you play Final Fantasy on Hyperion and you want a small little FC that just runs things very chill, you're more than welcome to join. We vibe a lot. But I was in a different FC at the time, and my FC lead was nice enough to give me, he was basically like, you have 1 million gil and use it to level 1 gatherer and 1 crafter to your choosing. Because we just needed them for the FC, which is why I leveled Culinarian and Goldsmith. And I was leveling my gatherers anyway. And I stayed pretty on top of it to, like, it really helped get the initial boost. But yeah, so like I said, so long as if you ever find yourself in a spot where it's like, oh, like, I could just get the materials myself, get the materials yourself. Sell whatever you have left over. It makes a difference. I'm really happy to have joined. It's cozy and comfortable. Hell yeah! I'm glad that you like it. Like, we made it because our old FC was just like, no one was really active during last expansion, and that's okay, you know, it happens a lot. Like, we petered off for after a while as well. But we were quite actively playing, and I really like decorating and such, so we were like, oh, maybe if we start our own FC, we can, like, have a little house, and, I don't know, like, just get it going. And I really wanted to stream it as well, and then I like having a sense of control, I guess. In regards of the FC, of how things are run. In regards of what I'm showing on stream as well. Like, you know, now I know, like, the FC, that it's run by me and my friends. And I say that very loosely because we, like I said, we mostly just vibe. But, like, I know the environment very well. So I feel confident to say of, like, oh yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to join, if you're on Hyperion, you're, like, you're welcome to. I don't need to then ask someone else of, like, hey, this person on Twitch wants to join. Anarchy! Pretty sure, yeah, you guys can read that. It's very small, but... And, like, I'm not a huge streamer by any means. So it's not like we now immediately have the FC flooding. So I'm really sad. Hyperion is considered congested again. I really wish it wasn't. I want my friends to be able to join without issues. But no, stinky. Can't have nice things. This is a joke. What are we at ad-wise? Oh, my ads start in 3 minutes. I was just thinking, like, man, when do my ads start? Because I've been rambling for a while. But yeah, my ads start in 3 minutes. It's because the list is in front of it that I can't see it. I should fix that. So, I'll probably start my ads in a second. There we go. I'll, like, go to the next spot and then I'll start my ads. And then we can just raw anger. Go here. We can chill for a little bit. It's weird that it's considered congested. I've had no problems logging in. The queue times have been rarely. Yeah, I saw that as well. So they did a thing because the last 2 expansions were notoriously bad. And I didn't know how they fixed it because I was saying it to Jara as well. I was like, I haven't seen that many people on. Like, I've had no issues with queue times. I've never had a queue that is like over 100 or anything. Like, not even. I think the highest that I've seen is like you said, like around 60 or something. So I was quite surprised. But apparently you can just join random worlds when you're logging in to basically deal with the queue times. So you just get sorted into a spot that is less congested, which I think is nice. I guess that's also why the travel is turned off right now, the data center travel, or, like, to a degree. It works differently at the moment, because I'm pretty fucking sure that normally we could travel to Europe. Maybe I'm mistaken. I could be mistaken. I've only had a bad queue time. It was 3,900, but it was only once. Yeah, that's correction. I've had one queue time that was bad, that was like over 400, and that was because the server had a crash. So a lot of people crashed alongside me and thus also ended up in that queue. I dig it though. I'm glad they have it more under control. Same, because obviously people don't want to play if your queue time is 4,000 people. Round, thank you. I am the queen of gathering. I'm not, but I can pretend. My ads are about to start, so I'm just gonna pop on over to my BRB screen, do a little stretch. Yawn, apparently. Huh. And then I will see you guys in a second, so, you know, do the same things. Make sure to stretch, hydrate, and all the good things. Woo.
Make sure to drink some water and have a snack. And always remember to stretch.
Hello, I'm back. jar just gave me an excellent reminder that I completely forgot about, which is to use this, which gives me extra XP. Riniana? I don't know how to pronounce it, but Riniana, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hi. Welcome. Welcome on into the Roll Cake Cafe. You said it correctly? Hell yeah. I love that for me. I'm just, playing some Final Fantasy. We chillin'. We're low energy today. How are buff cat girl times going? Very good. Look at this. Look at this action right here. Like, I don't know about y'all, but it's very good. Good shit. They did the Hrothgal so right. They did. They really did. The music is there's so many areas, like at so many points of the game where there's no music. And I'm like, damn. I like the fit a bunch. I always enjoy seeing the fighting gloves. Yeah, I think they're cool. I thought they were fitting for the miner and botanist, because I have the same glam for both, considering that they share gear. Thanks, Realm Reborn, right? And I've got some Sky Builders shit. I think both... Oh no, the bottoms I just kept to what they are, and then some boots. You know. Just glamming it out. They look so wonderfully buff, yet soft. Correct. Get you a girl who can do both. How many more do I need of these? I have way more than we already need. I'm done here. I'm done. I'll just get the shards really inefficiently. Because I'm here. I'm not paying enough attention, clearly, but it's fine. I need Silex. I gotta get on my Gatherer Crafter classes. I really want to be on top of things this expansion. What are you working on? I'm doing, we're getting stuff for the FC, so we're getting, I think, a submersible upgrade. Because we only just got them right before the expansion drop. Our FC is small, but you know, chillin', and rather new as well. So we didn't have them before. So I'm just getting the stuff that we need for the upgrade. I figured it was just a nice way to kind of chill. Get a little bit of that XP. It's nothing crazy, you know, but you get XP anyway. One day I'll learn how to tackle that kind of stuff. I'm just hanging out in a big FC currently, but want a smaller one eventually. That's fair. I've been in bigger ones. Before, definitely have. This is ours right now. We are a solid 9, which technically is 8 because one of those is an alt. But yeah, it's just a group of friends, which is nice. But our last FC was bigger and more active during... Fuck. And not Endwalker. Shadowbringers. And now, you know, we just figured, hey, we started with 4 and was just like, we 4 play together all the time. Let's just do a little thing for ourselves. And I quite like it because, you know, it's nice to know that I'm gonna be playing with friends. Your motto was very cute, by the way. I had the day free, so I finally found the chance to hop on stream. Aw, thank you! Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me do the obligatory bap. I really appreciate it. Yeah, no, I like smaller FCs. It's just easier to become friendly with people and chat with people, and right now we've got a nice little group going of people who fairly actively play. But like, we all kind of do our own thing or join together, but either way we hang out. And I think that's nice. I also have a little snack because I wanted a snack. It's just a little candy. Alright, this should be the last one. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna play my music because there's no music playing half the time. What do we want? Maybe something chill? Where's my chill playlist? Calm. There we go. So otherwise there's just nothing. I'll just turn the music off of the game for today. Current FC I'm in is okay. It's on a smaller scale, I think, but I don't really interact with it since the leader has been weird with me on occasion. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. It unfortunately does happen sometimes. I don't know what server you're on, but if you happen to be on Hyperion, you are more than welcome to join ours. Crystal? Ah, okay. That's too bad. I'm not gonna... I don't think you can even move to a congested server. Can you? I don't think so. But I'm not even gonna be like, haha, you could move. No, because that shit costs money. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm glad to hear that you're alright. That's good. Run away, run away. Made my offerings to the company chest. I hope they can help. Hell yeah, thank you. I'll check it out in a sec. If it's congested, you can't, and yeah, it costs money. I've already moved once. Crystal is plenty fine. I'm working on getting more friends into the game to make an FC eventually. Hell yeah! That's the right mindset. That's what I did. Though hilariously, most of the people that I play with, I met in Final Fantasy. But, yeah, no, I think I moved 2-3 times or so, because I used to be on a European server, because I am from Europe. I play on an American server now, but I super am not even in that time zone. But they were extremely dead back in the day. Like, extremely dead. So it was no fun to play on. And the queue times took fucking forever to do anything. And there was no cross-world visiting transfer, whatever the fuck. Or, well, transfers, yes, but there was no visiting people. Then I switched to a different American server for a while. I forget which one. Hi, Umbra! And I was on Balmung for a while, because I got curious about roleplay, and I heard that that is, like, the roleplay server. Turns out I'm way too fucking shy, to get into all that. I'm, like, super intimidated. Like, no judgment whatsoever. I think it's a fun activity. In the game, I am so shy about it, because, like, I'm not fast with the emotes and the shit. I'm just... So I fumble a lot, and I'm just like, oh. I can't get into it. So I left that, and then I had friends on Hyperion, which is where I am now, and that's where I stayed. And I do have like some friends on another American server as well, but I really don't want to move again, and I'm happy here. I have my, this was before I had the FC with my friends. I considered it very briefly, and then I was like, but I have friends here that I don't want to miss. I can't believe it took so long to get cross transfers. Oh my god, yeah. I was on Aether originally, but when I was getting some friends into the game, they hopped on a random server before asking me. So happened over to Crystal. Aw, that's too bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I only moved from, like I said, I think it was Lich that I was on. I moved from there because the people that I did originally play with, they didn't play anymore. So I was on my own, and the little FC that I was in, was dead, unfortunately. I'm very happy I stayed too, Umbra. No, like I said, I entertained the idea for like a mere second, and I was like, no, but I don't want to miss my friends. And like, I know that you can like hop, server hop and such, but it's not the same. Besides Crystal, is a lot more free up than Aether usually. Yeah, it is not the same. No, like I like being in the FC with my friends. Like, yeah, we could hang out and call, but it's different. Romance, watches, I just wanna know where you slow dance. How does your tail waggle work? Is it something that happens randomly? Oh no, it's tied to my laugh. Like if I smile very big, it go wag. And I'm just very smiley. So like you can really tell when I'm like really smiling. Because that's when it pops up. And it's such a cute thing that Bun added. I love conditionals. The things that happen on a loop are the ear twitchies, and currently the animation for the hands, because I play with different I'm currently playing with mouse and keyboard, and sometimes I play with a controller, so I didn't want to think about tying those two inputs. Yeah, it's very good shit. I can also move my ears down. It's hard to talk and do that at the same time. I can, but it requires some pulling of my face, because that's tied to my eyebrows. And the problem with that is I have very like insanely non-visible blonde eyebrows, and I wear glasses, and even though I wear extremely thin rimmed glasses, it sometimes just has a little bit of a problem, which like it has nothing to do with the rigging. It's just purely my face. It doesn't see my eyebrows half of the time, so it's like, what are you doing? My coffee black and my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. I should not sing along. I heard my voice earlier, but it's fine. It's a very good detail. I enjoy little touches a bunch when it comes to models. For my PNG tubers, I pretty much always want the tail on the screen at some point. It's a neat little detail to have. Yeah! Tying things to eyebrows is a neat idea. Yeah, you can do a lot expression-wise. I'm so glad that Bun convinced me to go full furry. 'Cause like, I make furry art. I don't know why I had a moment where I was like, I need to be an anime girl with ears. Because I feel like it ties the design together a lot better. And I quite like this. But yes, it's fun to think about like, oh, how do we translate the ears into expressions and such. Bun does really good jobs with like rigging. And it's always improving. The design works perfectly well, thank you. Until that day. I was, the reason I heard my voice, which is such a stupid... I do this all the time. I was listening to some albums of Billy Talent, which is like my childhood favorite, like, teenage band of like when I was a teenager, it was my favorite band. And then I'll just start singing really loud and a lot. And then eventually my voice gives out. And then people are like, oh no, did you get sick? And I'm like, no, I just sang a bunch. I love non-standard models. My dream is to actually get a low poly model some days. I love those kinds of models. Oh, those are so fun. And any characters with more than just ears plus tail is always a big win in my book. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to experiment more in the future, design wise. Like like I said, I'm really glad that I embraced and went full furry. That's so cute. Oh my god, please. Listen, I do this all the time. This is like a consistent thing. It's been a while though since I heard my voice this way, but I like singing. It's why I told people, y'all are lucky now that I listen to my actual music now that it's separated. Because you get to hear me sing every now and then. Not saying it's good singing, I'm just saying you can hear it now. No, I quite like singing. And I don't think about how to warm up my voice, even though I have had training in the past. So I should know to warm up my voice first and to not strain it, but I'm dumb. Singing is my stim. Good reminder for me to do vocal warm-ups. I like to voice in all quest lines for MSQ if it's not voiced. And it's suffering sometimes. Oh, you're way stronger than me. I could not. When I was doing it, I was reading the things out loud, but I'm not good at doing voices or anything, so I'll read the text bubbles out loud, but then when we reach cutscenes where you have them, I read way too slow. So then I just sit there in silence and people just have to read along with me. I shredded my voice last week after trying to do a goddamn Creo voice. Her cadence and tone is so unique. Do you have English or Japanese voice lines? Genuine question. You gotta say English! Nice. I have Japanese. Which I surprised my stream with. Because people were like, huh? I've had them since the beginning, and I am too attached now. I did watch some videos with the voices in English, and I'm just like, no, but they're so different. So confusing to my brain when you are used to years of Japanese voices in this game. Yeah, if you had it since the start, you can't exactly switch it off. You got attached to the point. Yeah, exactly. I did it because back in a Realm Reborn, it wasn't the strongest voice acting in English, and it kind of irked me. So I was like, oh, I know, I'll just switch to Japanese. And then in Heavensward, everyone was like, oh, but the voice acting is so good. But I'd been playing A Realm Reborn in Japanese at that point, and I was like, well, because I played it since A Realm Reborn dropped. Then all night, just trying to get closer. That was June and now it's October. I don't wanna get over you. Yay, we've got enough mithril. Boop. Time to go to Cobalt. A Realm Reborn voice acting is really rough, probably due to the direction. Yeah. English VA does swap over into Heavensward to what we have nowadays. But you're used to it, you're used to it. Yeah, exactly. I don't mind it. There's one cutscene in MSQ in, main scenario roulette in, God, the one where you get the hell along cutscenes. Where you fight... I can't say everything. Because, Maniac is not... I don't know if you've done that yet. And I don't want to spoil you. But there's just a cutscene that if you go into it with Japanese voice lines, it's faster. So I always load in before the rest of my party. Don't worry about spoiling me, it's alright. No, I want to be mindful. I don't even really remember his name anyway. It's just a dude that talks a lot. Most people will know who the fuck I mean. Yeah! It's faster. It's so funny because like it's a fight where you load in and technically I could just like start beefing with him there. They all talk a lot. Correct, but he talks exceptionally a lot. Effing Sid. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You've beaten him? Oh, okay. Good. Yeah, he talks, he yaps so fucking much. Hold on, let me... There you go. They yap so much. Is there any of the timed? Oh, there super is. Fuck it, I'll pay attention to the timed ones later again. The Black Wolf? How very... Oh my god. Yeah, no, he does not. Like, I wish I could... I mean, I could go in MSQ and get to that exact point and I'd show you guys. See, I load in faster, but that is so much to do. For a joke. Okay, kobolds. It'd be a solid 30 minutes of time. Yeah, just to get to one cutscene where I'm faster. Hilariously, though, then, the last cutscene that you get with him, I think, is where the Japanese voice lines is slower. And that's when the people with English load in faster. But I believe they split it up now. Because now you get the big beefy bitch separately. There's a meme of somebody doing a run around their block. By the time their speech is... Yeah, I would believe it. That is so possible. Oh my god. Like, I used to joke and say, like, you could do, a workout in the time that you do DPS queues, but what if you do, sit-ups in the time that you're doing your DPS queues, and then more sit-ups during the fucking speech? It's that I'm a VTuber, but, you know, I could. Over, you're good to me, babe. Fucking get ripped in no time. Ultima Weapon and La Habrea are separate things. Yeah. Gaia's is the final fight of the dungeon, and they cut out a decent meat of the dungeon, retrieving the key for the match. Oh yeah, I'm so glad they cleaned that shit up. With the other one too, with Praetorium? Is that Praetorium? Whatever the fuck the other one is. I'm so glad they cleaned that up, because it was so annoying. And, like, not to dunk on people who are new on the story, but I just felt bad for them because, like, it was so confusing. Castrum Meridium is the first one in Praetorium. Okay, so I mean Castrum. That one was so confusing with, like, having to go to a little corner of the map, especially before they reworked it, where you couldn't skip cutscenes, where people would skip half of the dungeon as well. I can't imagine, if you have not played it during current content, going in there for the first time, being utterly confused by how the fuck it's run. Because it was so specific, and now it just kind of runs like a dungeon would, and I'm like, okay, good, because this is stupid. Like, I know that people complain that the cutscenes are now unskippable. But that was kind of the thing. That was the issue, is that people who had run it 50,000 times would skip it, and then people who are new were trying to enjoy the story, and it had no, like, they'd come back and half the dungeon would be defeated, basically. And they'd be like, what the fuck is going on? So, like, I'm glad that it works the way it works now, but that they also split it up so that you're not sitting there, because Praetorium used to be, what, 45 minutes at the very least? I used to do my nails. I'm not joking. With the amount of cutscenes, whenever Praetorium would pop up, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna bust out my nail filer and, like, file my nails and paint my nails during the cutscenes, because it's not like the content is hard, so I don't need to do much to begin with, especially as a healer. How long have you been playing since? I've been playing since A Realm Reborn, so I've been playing since the beginning, basically. Not the beginning. Not since 14 was technically dropped. But at least 10 years. Yeah, Praetorium was long. It's only a bit shorter now, but still. Still, 45 minutes. That was like, you could watch, we called it Netflix and chill. Like, you would just, like, pop open Netflix or YouTube videos and just, like, I would have dinner, do my nails, and then you'd finally be done with Praetorium. New players are just reenacting the John Travolta meme while wondering where their parties went. Yeah, basically. Kind of a good thing that they made the cutscenes unskippable with that in mind. Yeah, and I'm also glad that they now, for story-based content, do single-player synced content instead of what they did in Realm Reborn, because I don't think it was a very good decision to do that. Like, to have that multiplayer experience of 50,000 billion cutscenes. Because then no one decides the pace but you. Did leveling, got into the 3rd dungeon of the new expansion. Our healer was struggling. Our tank died during every boss fight. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry, Chara. Yeah, new content's always gonna be a little bit of a struggle. I think it's funny that my FC is screaming because I love you guys. I'm not playing a healer right now. I'm mostly playing Picto. Especially now that my Pictomancer is level 91, there's no excuse. I could just play it for main story. I'm not. I'm using my Bard, but I could. I could. It is a thought. But I'm usually a healer main. And then we do roulettes. And then they get healers that aren't me, and they're used to me. And they're like, no! Switch back to healer, please. I'm glad that people like my style of healing. That it's just the fucking angry bickering. And then, oh no, I forgot to fucking heal! And me dying in the background because, like, not actually dying, not dying in-game, but on voice, I'm just, like, laughing so hard that I'm dying because I think it's so fucking funny. No, y'all be healers for a moment. You guys suffer. Do you have all your combat jobs leveled? No. Please, I will play healer again. I'm just enjoying playing Pictomancer. No, despite the fact that I played since Realm Reborn, I hate playing tank, as you can tell. I touched it only a little bit, didn't like it, and decided, nah fam. I also don't really do melee DPS. I've been leveling Reaper because that was fun. I never really enjoyed magical range DPS either. Usually, here's my thing. Usually I'm a healer main, specifically Astro and Scholar. I also didn't care for Sage, as you can tell. Bard is usually my secondary. And then now I'm really enjoying Pictomancer. Sage puts me to sleep. Sage confuses me. And this comes from an Astro main. People are like, Astro is so hard. I guess so. But Sage, my brain doesn't compute. Like, I play Sage, and I'm like, what am I doing? Half of the time, I'm confused. I love Astro and Scholar, the Asked Strangers, changes I'm conflicted about. Me too. You're not alone. You're not alone. I miss my old cards. I'm gonna say it. I preferred the previous system. It was my favorite out of all of the systems they had done so far. Because now I'm going back to the problem where people are yelling at me for not giving a fucking DPS buff. I got into Ast as a part of Endwalker and I enjoyed it greatly, but I also understand why people miss pre-Shadowbringers. See, so I played Astro since it came out, right? I played Heavensward when it came out, and I immediately picked up Astro because the aesthetic of Astro, bomb. Absolutely top tier, best thing ever. I'm a healer main anyway. Like, I started out as a white mage, and I saw that class, and I was like, chef's kiss. I want nothing else. Thank you. The card system, confusing. It was pretty straightforward, but half of your cards are fucking useless. And you didn't want them. And then, especially with the RNG, it kind of fucking sucked. Because half of the time then, you would get cards that you kind of are tossing away. You're the tarot type of non-binary. Understood. You're not wrong. I do have like at least 3 or 4 tarot decks, so I didn't like the RNG in that sense because like I said, some of the cards were so disliked that it felt very stressful if you weren't getting the right cards. Then they reworked it a couple times, and what didn't help with that is, like, it would have been fine, but Astro wasn't really not potent half of the time. Like, people didn't like if you ran Astro, and I understand, because it was a fucking struggle to run Astrologian in dungeons and do big pulls. Back when it came out, mind you. Because you didn't do enough healing. So, like, you know, that little mix of you don't do enough healing and you don't get the right cards was really not great. I always then still clung onto Astro, but it was hard. And then I think in the end of Stormblood into Shadowbringers, I became a Scholar main. Because what I liked about Astro is that it felt a little bit more challenging. Like, I had more shit to do. White Mage is so simple that I get bored and then I forget to DPS. I forget to do shit half the time. And I just don't feel like I'm doing anything. So I became a scholar main. Loved it. It was great. Yeah. White mage really is. And that's not bad. Like, I think it's good to have varying types of difficulty when it comes to classes. Whether, like, if you want to play a very involved class or not, I think that's good, right? To have the option. I didn't love it. So I became a scholar. And then tried to become a summoner, but then they had the whole rework and I got confused. But I stuck to scholar. And then last expansion, I became an Astro again because I was like, fuck it. Okay, they've reworked it. I am determined to relearn how it works. I need to know how it works because, again, aesthetically, my favorite class. So I relearned it and I was like, okay, sick, you know, random cards, but it's very simple. They either give a physical ranged or physical DPS buff, a bigger one at least, or a magic DPS buff. I think that was it. I don't even know. Either it was a close range or a ranged or something like that. Either way, it was split up. And I liked that because previously people would yell at you for not giving you DPS buffs, right? Even though it was RNG. This was still RNG, but way simplified, and they added the little tarot cards are melee DPS and ranged DPS. Okay, yeah. That's it. That was the system. Plus you're able to redraw the card too, which helps. Yeah, and you were building up the little symbols, right? The sun, moon, and full moon, I think. That was it. I like that. I like that a lot. It was straightforward. It was still active enough where I felt involved. Where, you know, I felt like I was trying things. I'm not using my fucking abilities. Like, it still felt like I was doing things. Like, I need to actively think, and there's a little bit of a challenge to it. Now I feel like we're going back to Brain Dead Zone, where I'm just casting all the cards. I'm so sorry. I will read the chat in a second, but I am on a rant right now. But yeah, now I feel like I'm not doing anything anymore because I just cast the cards and then they have different... Yeah, why is the symbol minigame gone? I mean, I get it because you all get all the cards anyway. But it felt nice. It felt nice to build up to that. It was also not hard. I'm sorry, I'm an Astro main. It wasn't hard to do. Exactly, I have less to manage now, and it feels so awkward. Half of the time, especially when you're running low-level content, or something, I'm throwing away cards because they are so situational that, like, oh, another regen? I wasn't needing another regen. Like, hold on, let me switch to Astro right now. Fucking, let me draw cards. Okay, we're gonna read the cards. Right? This is what it was. This is what it was already. Increases damage dealt by a party member or self by 6% if the target is melee, DPS, or tank. Or 3% to all the other rolls, right? That was what it was. Straightforward. Yeah, you have so many buttons. It's unreal. The arrow increases HP recovery via healing actions for party members. So basically it's just like a healer buff. Like if I put this on myself, it just means that if I get heals, they're bigger heals. Okay? That's so situational. Unless you're doing savage content, you don't fucking need this. You don't ever need this. Then this one creates a barrier. Sick! I already have 2 barriers. I have Celestial Intersection. I didn't need more barriers. I'm buried the fuck up right now. Bury me straight into the ground because I don't care for these cards. You just... I feel like half of the time when I'm running Astro and I'm using these cards, I'm not doing anything with it because I already have so many buttons that give a regen, or give a shield, or give shit, or both. That I was like, I didn't need more of those. And then, let's see, what is it? Sorry, I'm very bad at... This was the card that it was again, what it already was, which is damaged dealing increase for ranged DPS or healer, or 3% for every other role. Reduces damage taken by a party member. Again, oh, why is my knife out here? Oops. I just had a third arm for my ranting for a second, I guess. Which, yeah, that's pretty nice. If that was just like a buff that I could have, because that's essentially what it is. It's just a very short-lasting buff on a single person. Or debuff, I guess. And then grants healing over time, so it's a regen. Give me my RNG back. I understand people didn't like the RNG. I liked the RNG. Why am I Picto? I need to be a miner. I miss my old cards. The first iteration wasn't my shit either. Second iteration, hell yeah, slapped. Liked that. Do that again, please. And I know that they're trying to balance it, and some people like this better. Good for you. I miss my old cards. Alright, let me scroll up now and see what else I missed while I was on my 3-hour rant about why I like the old Astro cards. Okay. I like the RNG, but I get the trouble of half the cards are useless. Then the RNG sucks. Yeah, exactly. So I get that now now there's no RNG, but half the cards are still useless. So I'm like, can we just go back to the old system? That was fine. That was fine, actually. The only thing that was annoying is if you were in a party that only had ranged or only had melee. And it was just like, well, I guess sometimes people only get a 3% buff. It's fine. I feel that way with Scholar right now, for me. I get that it's a barrier healer, but dang, it feels hard to keep up with damage during big pulls. That's fair. I quite like Scholar. It definitely takes knowing the fight to be a barrier healer, in my personal opinion, because then you know exactly when big things are gonna happen that you need a barrier for. And that just takes knowing things, or like clicking on the boss to see what the fuck it's casting. It's why I switched to Astro, because I find what I call a reactionary healer a little bit easier to play, because I'm dealing with regens, and that's just easier, in my personal opinion. Although technically, Astro can do a little bit of both, but not a lot. It used to be the in-between, and then they made it a pure healer. Read my cards and tell me why pufferfish hate me. I don't... Oh, I don't know. I got into healing thanks to the last expansion. My bestie got into Final Fantasy and wanted to tank, so I buckled down and learned healers. I enjoy Astro's abilities a bunch. Scholar is really fun. White Mage is a thing, and Sage exists. You and me, Reniana, we are alike. I will handshake with you on that. I agree. Go off, rant. Yes, thank you. Thank you for letting me rant. It really wasn't. I don't understand it, but I also like the non-DPS cards. Finding their use cases are annoying. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's fun, but I just find it's not as useful. And now I feel like... I feel that in regular content, Astros got screwed. I can imagine that during Savage or Extreme Trials or such, that there are very specific use cases in which Astra will be king, but I don't do that. Just let me vibe. Give me the buffs. The buffs were fine. So many buttons too, it feels wonky. Yeah. Unfortunately, both Scholar and Astra kind of suffer from too many buttons. But Astra specifically, like, my hotbar is packed. Realistically, it's the same amount of buttons, but replacing 5 damn buttons is annoying. I just don't understand it. I really think Astra was fine and needed more, if anything, not less. Yeah, fair. I think a big problem we're facing is that a lot of jobs kind of have everything they need now at level 90. That I can imagine. Like I said, I don't play a lot of jobs. But yeah, so I can imagine that it's like hard to expand. Because that's kind of what I felt like happened with Bard. Right? When they added, what the fuck is it? That Imperial Arrow or something? It felt like such a nothing of an ability. But at the same time, you're already doing plenty as Bard, so I didn't hate it. So I'm more like, that was one of the things that I was saying to my FC buddies, I was like, I don't mind that they're reworking Astro again. I just wish that they would then, like, maybe chop some of the abilities that no one fucking uses. You know what ability needs to fucking die? Sleep. Why do we have that? For who? For what? A bit of RNG makes things fun, and it was part of Astro's identity, honestly. Sorry I write so much. No, you're good, you're good. Like I said, I read back in the chat, but I was just still going off. But no, don't apologize for talking. This is the point. I am gathering, we are talking. This is all we're doing today. I don't know a lot about it, but I was kind of looking forward to the minigame. Yeah, I really liked it. I didn't think it was hard. Maybe that's me. Like, it was a challenge, but it was fun. I think Scholar's really interesting and executes the idea a lot better than Sage does. Sage is just so button spammy feeling. It's okay to rant, we got opinions on things, and it's really clear that the devs are thinking primarily of new players and not retaining ongoing interest. Yeah, I mean, again, I get that, you know, for new players, I like this. Ooh woo. This might be less intimidating, but again, I think it's nice when things have different difficulty levels. We don't need to make everything easy. That's okay. Play a different class. And then build your way up to it. That's what I did. I started as a white mage, became an Astro, became a Scholar, became Astro again, tried Sage, and was like, huh? What? I'm confused. I think it's because it plays so differently from the other healers in that sense, that my brain can't. It can't. The gayest, strongest cat girl handshake, hell yeah. Look, if my chat gets me going, I can rant for 30 minutes. Hell fucking yeah. Oh yeah, same. Just get me on the right topics, and if I feel comfortable, I'll just go off. The thing is that use cases feel niche, and emergency buttons case, you've already used your emergency buttons. Yeah. Again, I get it. But like you said, like, it feels so niche, it's so out of rotation that it's just like, I guess I have this. I get the only thing where it's nice, right? The cards that we have now, is that now I can just fucking keep DPSing and use my emergency buttons only to heal. So I can just keep DPSing and do nothing else. That's that's how I'm playing Astro, which is why people are used to my healing and they know that I've got them, but that's how I heal. I will DPS until your health is low, and then I will just heal you with my cards and my oops buttons, and keep DPSing in the meantime. That's it. That's the trick. All my buttons that I already had that are the go-to for these cases are in cooldown. I guess I'll use these wonky buttons. Yeah. Sleep is such a meme. It's fun to do in the overworld, but when you're bothered by enemies, but that's the only use case. Yeah, I've considered many times just taking it off of my hotbar because I'm like, why do I have this? Do you want help gathering? How many things do you need? We need so many things. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I find this relaxing. It's fine. We need way more from fucking company seals. So it is what it is. Alright, let me read up a chat some more. I like that there's something to learn. Makes it feel like you really earned how well you can play it. Yeah. I felt really confident in, I can't say that I feel it still now because they changed it again, but I felt really confident in my scholar abilities for quite a while, and I felt really confident in my astro abilities, and it made me feel like I said, when I was doing Savage, really briefly, but mostly Extreme Trials, I was doing it on my scholar, and I was just like, yeah, I can do this. I am confident that my healing is good enough. All of you are on NA centers. Yeah, they're all congested. It's crazy. No, it terrorized me a little unintentionally. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you like that, but it's just how I healed. Nah, I got you. Just trust that I got you. It's a big ol' trust fall. I'm not paying attention to anyone's health bar unless an AoE is incoming or someone's health hits 30%. Yeah. I'll put like a shield on you, I'll put a regen on you, I'll put the big circle on the ground that drops regardless, and it'll do the job for me, and then I can just ABC, always be casting, but DPS. I am the third DPS. I learned Black Mage as my first job, and that was an experience. There should be skill floor ceilings to jobs, and there should be levels of difficulties and rewards for playing things. It was fun, honestly. 10 out of 10. Ah, thank you. Trust fall, but you are really fully falling, and I catch you right before you hit the floor. You will get used to it and appreciate it. With every new healer, the first wall-to-wall pull is a trust fall. With some, you have them more than with others. Or you make it intentionally a trust fall with Noi. Yeah, it's fine. You guys do the same. You guys are my tanks. And then you pull crazy pulls and you're just like, hey, Noi, you can do this, right? And I'm just like, I guess I can. I love Ast using horoscope and bubble and just perfectly timing when people will need heals. Yeah, this shit's really good. I think I actually might have enough of this specific ore now. Oh no, not quite yet. Guess you can now. You can heal this, right? Guess I need to. Yeah, guess I'll find out. If someone isn't wall-to-wall pulling out of doubt of my abilities, I take offense. I will be the optimal healer. Hell yeah. Also, my ads start in like a minute and a half. So I will BRB in that time. I don't think I'm going to be playing for too long after, because I'm starting to really feel it in my voice that I'm talking. Yeah, nah, yeah, no worries, no worries. I'll probably keep playing for like another 15 to 20 minutes or so, and then I'll stop there. Hydrate, I will, thank you. Also, healer LB3 in raids is so fucking satisfying. Yeah, I love the turnaround of, oh god, we're all dead, to psych. It was so nice to get to hang out. Always chilling and chatting with you. Yeah, I like chilling and chatting with you guys too. No worries, I'm gonna be on for a little while longer. Listen, this is why today I was just like, why am I walking here? I need to go here. I'm low energy as fuck. What the fuck am I gonna do, right? That was my thought today. Because originally, I wanted to do art fight stuff today. I had like very loosely planned to do that. Then I was like, here's just Final Fantasy and gather the shit that we need. Alright, my ad's about to start. I'll be right back. Y'all remember to stretch and hydrate, and I'll see you guys in a second. A ball. Did someone say cake? I'm saying cake right now. I'm back. Hi, Falcon. How's it going? Just going for a little bit longer. Oh, but yeah, I need to be smart about singing next time. I won't. You know I won't. But we almost got this stuff, and then I will have done quite well. One of my coworkers gave me and my bike a ride home because it was pouring. I still got soaked. Oh no! Well, it's nice of them to offer you a ride. Yeah, it's been quite rainy here as well. Let's see, how many do we need? 83. What are we at now? Okay, 80. The cycle, I've learned my lesson. I won't do it next time. No, 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 no. There is no cycle. It is me going, I shouldn't, but I know I will. I'm dumb. I've said it before. I'm dumb. My bird brain will go, hee-hoo, it's a song, gotta sing along. No one can hear you, so you can sing loud. I'm legally required to call her a bitch, though, because she said I can't be saying nice things about her. Damn. Damn. Okay. Okay, do we have any that's on the timed right now? No, they're all like half an hour away. Damn. I didn't pay attention. It's fine. Dignity and grace. So please. We can go to the fucking Grand Company Seal's place. Look, we live in a world of a cyclical nature. Yeah. Listen, it's fine. It's so fine. Oh, then I can see what you dropped in the FC chest as well. Oh, you know what I'm also so glad with now that I'm teleporting? The improvements of the teleporting screen. So much nice. Like, it's so much nicer. I don't know why it took them so long to improve that. They didn't have this. It was just this. And then you kind of had to guess and hover over it and shit and be like, do I need to go there? I don't fucking know. Now you can just click on the side list instead. You can tell that I'm very used to clicking on the little things themselves. Oh, but that is so much better. So much improved. I see that you took some stuff here. What did you put in? Oh, you put the shards. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. It will be great for all the crafting. I hope you enjoy your... You got the Gaily kitten. Hell yeah. I farmed for that minion and then it dropped immediately after again. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your little minions. Like I said, we have some doubles. It is so cute. I love that it sits on your shoulder as well. Okay, cobalt. This one. I'm so sorry of how messy this is becoming, Jara, but it is what it is. Yeah, it's the one with the little wings. I can spawn it in a sec. Flax. Tea leaves. I think this is gonna be full now. Damn. I can't touch this because this is for Umbra. I don't know. I'll need to look. Is there a way to get more space for the chest? No, this is it. But this is only used for furniture items for when we were collecting those. And for some reason, this top. And I know that this is Umbra's. That I don't know. I think we were collecting it for the... to get the mounts. But we can reorganize some of these. Because we can use what is... This can go into private inventory. And then move 4 up to 3. And then use 4 and 5 for the things. So for now I'm gonna put it in 4 because we're not... I guess I'll put it into 3, I mean, Jesus. Because we're not crafting them right away anyway. And it's also like, it's gonna be less crowded once these things are made. And sometimes we need to look on like, oh, do we need this or do we need to get rid of this? But what I can do next... This is a very cute carbuncle. Is... make sure that my classes are wearing the right gear. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I don't even play this. Equip, it's fine. Yep. Sage, I also don't play this, but equip whatever. Yep. I'm just spamming these real quick because it's the classes that I do play. Then I guess I'll switch back to miner and then I can trade in some gear. This is how you get seals quick. Especially for classes, like if you want to clear out inventory space, I basically need and greed on everything. Because I don't use this at all. And we need the seals. And I just get rid of all my old gear. But yeah, no, unfortunately the FC chest is as big as it can be. I don't even play this game. Well, you knew who it was. So is that... Yeah, okay. I was like concerned for a second. You need to make sure to hide gear set items on though, because otherwise you need to make sure you're not selling the gear that you're wearing. This game is so stingy about storage space. I mean, you just need to be smart about it to a degree, because you have your retainers. Right, that they have inventory space. You get your chocobo saddlebags. We did get a whole extra thing, and usually I can have it so that only the first page is used up, but I still have shit in my inventory right now. But yeah, it does require a lot of management on keeping it clean, and I do get it that if you are a crafter and gatherer, you're gonna run out of space pretty fast. So you need to be really smart about it. But because you can tell right now, because we're in a stage of crafting stuff for the FC chest is just rather full. But we just need to put a little bit of effort in to clean it up and then it should be fine. Need to make sure, okay, that I'm not capping it. And missing out on seals. But this is good. This is promising. I'm getting a lot because I haven't done this in a hot second. And I got rid of belts. That was a good thing. Yeah, it's a little bit of a trade-off. I get that they're struggling with it, but yeah. People always want more inventory space. I feel so loved. Damn, nice. Okay, we've almost got full 80k. Okay, what do we need? Potent. Well, Coke, definitely, but... Well, Coke we already got a stack off, so let's do that first. Could also do hardened sap. Leading now into the breeze, remembering the Sunday. Okay, how much do we still need? 86. Oh, easy, easy. No problem. And then just get as much Coke as you can. Such a wild thing to say. It's in-game, kids. Not real life. We don't do drugs. There we go. Left him dying to get in. Okay. Hardened sap. Mark that off. And then 296. 296. Boop. Just a little bit of off-screen management. There we go. Yeah. We do not do drugs. Do not worry about the guy who gave us Fantasia, who seemed like a drug dealer. Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, I'll do my retainers real quick and then I'll probably call it for today. But yeah, I enjoy just hanging out with you guys and just watching me gather. That's literally all we've done. But this is really how it shows that sometimes if someone asks me, so what did you do in Final Fantasy today? And I'm like, I just gathered stuff. And they're like, how the fuck did you play for like 2-3 hours? And that's all you did. And I'm like, don't worry about it. Thank you, Yoshi P, for giving us free Fantasia to do minor adjustments on our character. And by that, I mean become furry cat girls together. Hell fucking yeah. Chill streams are very good. Yeah, I like chill streams. I love when I'm low energy and I can just do this kind of stuff. It's very relaxing. Gathering crafting is a unique hell that takes so much time. It took me a better part of a year to get all my crafters. Yeah, oh my god, I can imagine. I have 2 to 80, and that took me a time. And that's when the fucking sky builder stuff was going on, so it was a little bit easier to do. Damn, what a glam. But yeah, no. It took me 5 nights. Jara, you live on another dimension. I'm probably just gonna focus on Gatherer specifically because the crafters are so painful if you do too many at once. Yeah, no, like I said, as I will always say with this game, play what you like, play what you enjoy. Again, this comes from someone who's played since the beginning of A Realm Reborn. I only play the classes that I really enjoy. There was a time when I was trying to get everything to 80. You can tell that there's multiple things up to 80. And then they got to level 90 and I didn't bother anymore. And the same with this. I need to do Fisher. I do actually want to do Fisher. I've just been putting it off. Maybe on stream I can get into it. But yeah, like, we got up to level 90, and I was like, bet, and I did it for my gatherers, and then I didn't do it for my 2 crafter classes. So, like, do what you want. There is no pressure. Enjoy the game at your own pace, at how you enjoy it, what you think is fun. I think it's exhausting to constantly think, oh, I need to do XYZ. No, you need to do fucking shit. I was laser focused. You sure were. Yeah, I went full brute force Ishgardian restoration method, which is always available. Yeah, true. Like, it's still available now, but like, that was a very nice way to do it. Also, this is our little FC home. I decorated it. Hehe. I got tired of spending so much buying all the materials. I'm still learning market board times. Bruh, I don't even... Well, I'm European, so sometimes I get lucky. But yeah. Marbled hatchet fish, 15k per fish. I just got a code for Aetherite tickets. Hell yeah, I got them at the beginning of my stream, which was nice. So I need to do them later. Oh, hi, Jara. Are you here to say goodbye to the stream? I farmed half of the materials for leveling everything through. Damn, dedicated. I vibe. And then sometimes I give in and buy stuff. It's fine. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Again, thank you guys for hanging with me. I'm just gonna go to the screen. Put this away. Get closer. Hi. Don't mind me, Jara. I'm still in the game. I'm actually gonna exit now. I forgot to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look on who to raid. It was fun coming by. Will very much pop by again. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for hanging out. I have a really nice conversation. Thank you for letting me rant for a solid 20 minutes about why I like the old Astro better. It was nice. Yay, I'm happy to have you guys. Again, I enjoy being low energy and just rambling. The strongest of handshakes and Astro times. Yes. Take care, thank you. Let me see who is live. I have some ideas of who may be live. Well, I know one person who is live. And another person. What do we want to watch today? Do we want to go into more chill times with art, or do we want to watch a game? I know that Rox is live playing his Soul Link, Nuzlocke, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There's a bunch of art streams, and now Perrin is also live. I don't know what Perrin is doing. I see a game, but I don't know which game. I'm worried. I don't know what this is. I'm trying to see of who we haven't rated in a while. Who is doing stuff? I mean, we can raid into Perrin. Perrin is... I don't know what they're doing, but it's a chill vibe. I love it there. It's great. Perrin fucking encouraged me to do stuff today, so we love that. We love it there. Very good vibes. So I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna say raid. Y'all know the deal. Refresh the streams so it counts towards their views. You can copy and paste one of these raid messages to share some love, share some hype. If you're gonna be chatting, be nice. Or else. I'll be live again next week. I'm trying to stick to the twice a week streaming schedule, but I don't know which day yet. So until then, I hope everyone just has a very nice and relaxing weekend. I'll probably be live Wednesday. Now that I looked at my schedule, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, have a nice weekend. Everyone take care of yourselves, love yourselves, make sure to eat plenty of food, drink water, preferably, but any liquid will do. Just hydrate. And sleep tasty. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye!